it's not a coincidence that universe is testing your intentions. When you said that you want to make more money, when you said that you want to be in a relationships, when you said you want to achieve your goals, it's not happening out of nothing. There is a reason behind it. There is a reason you want to have this power. There is the reason you want to develop into a better version of yourself. So let's see what it's all about. Let's see what it's all about. You do want to, like, you are on a right path. You are showing the universe what you're capable of. And just because it's not happening immediately, and just because you're still dealing with some sort of like challenges and pushing yourself through, it doesn't mean it's not happening. It doesn't mean it's not happening. Now, devil, you know what we feel about the devil? Devil is very, very, very abundant when it comes to money and when it comes to finances and overall some sort of deals, because you literally can take advantage of the opportunity. There is some opportunities that you will almost question yourself of like whether it's a good thing or not. And it has to do something with your scenarios that were kind of like implemented into you, into your family, into the places where you grew up, where you're thinking, is it really okay to make a lot of money? Is it really okay to go for what you want? Is it really okay to maybe sacrifice someone else, but like make sure that I am doing well, right? Like there has to be this devilish, and what like society usually portrays as the devilish trait of going for what you want and always choosing yourself. So it seems like you will be getting opportunity to capitalize on something and really take advantage of an opportunity. Let's see what else. King of Swords. There will be absolutely no doubt that you will achieve it. There is absolutely no doubt that like your plan that you have in your mind right now will not work out. It will 100% work out. However, there is a price that it comes with it, and the price is to be mentally ready and capable of making decisions and following through with the plans. So King of Swords is all about, listen, if you lock it in mentally, if you allowing yourself to fully use your intellectual capacity in order to achieve things, no one is ever like questioning whether or not it's happening, because it's happening 100%. The only thing here is, are you really, really ready to commit it mentally, right? Like this is your willpower. Like this is, if you can manifest things with your mind, if you can see the vision, if you can see the plan, and if you can follow through, 100% is going to be there. So whether you feel emotional, whether you feel excited or exhausted, none of this matters as long as your mind is on the goal. Like you have your priorities, you have your intentions, you have your ideas, your plans, like you know that you're just gonna make it happen. And as long as you know it mentally, as long as it's in your mind, that's happening. That's happening. Let's see one more. And Two of Pentacles. Again, coming back to strength, it might not happen all at once. It might not happen through one specific way that you see the people who just chose something and they went for something and then decided that like, oh, well, this is what I'm gonna do. It might have been not been your case. Maybe your way was through actually figuring out what you want. Maybe your way was through actually looking at different perspectives, trying different things, resonating with something, not resonating with something, starting, giving up, going for something else, making mistakes as you go, doing more work than others, is because, again, that's just your way of doing. That's just your way of doing. And nothing wrong with that. All this experience that you've been through, all the things that you gave up and tried and started again and gave up again, they all just serving you as this confirmation of what you are capable of and how wide is really your ability to learn something and see something and focus on something, right? Like you're not just like one trick pony. You're not just like one trick pony. You're not one trick pony. You're really capable to handle the level of stress and handle the level of this like challenging situations when everybody around you just like telling you, well, do something with your life. Well, start something. Well, go for something. Well, do something. Find a job. Like do something, right? Like people are bothering you. People are bothering you, but you know there is something deeply inside of you that's being cooked right now. Like something is cooking. You're cooking up something. You're cooking up something. You're trying to make the right decision, and this is not the time to rush yourself. This is not the right to rush yourself. And you know, King of Swords being Aquarius, Aquarius being the fixed air sign, it's definitely about being able to handle the stress of mentality of your mind, being able to have this confidence in what you think is right and what you think is correct. Let's see. Chariot, listen, the ability to handle stress and to handle situation exactly translates into I'm ready to fight like whatever. I'm ready to make things happen no matter what. Like Chariot is, a lot of people see Chariot as this like, oh, like everything is gonna work out easily. But do you know that Chariot wears this whatever this piece of metal called? It's for a reason because it just shows how a person is really willing to tackle every single challenge. It's really shows how you are able to stand up to any sort of challenges. And again, going back to the strength, and they go one after another, 7 and 8, they go one after another because again, you just have the power into standing up to the challenges, standing up to people, and showing that hey, if I want it my way, it's gonna happen. So make sure to reflect on your life, like what right now is happening and where you're not allowing yourself to go for the things that you want and you trying to manifest. You getting such an important message right now. I made few of this, so whichever you are seeing is the message that you are supposed to receive. What do you need to hear right now? You know what? It's absolutely working out. The situation you're thinking of, the person you're thinking of, it's actually working out. And it's not just going to be you chasing someone. It's not going to be just like you trying to meet those people, do some effort, show how interested you are. No, it's actually going to go both ways. You will immediately see that people are actually the same way interested in you as you are interested in them. There's somebody on your mind and you are on their mind too. You are on their mind. You are on their mind. Guess what? You have a really stable situation together. It's gonna grow into something very long term. It's gonna grow into something very safe, very stable, committed, even committed. Like it's going to be feels like a celebratorial, like some sort of celebration, like some sort of holiday, like this endless vacation, like this endless celebration that you are getting. People around are also very happy for you. It seems like it's going to be very like on a public eye. People are going to be enjoying it. You're going to be so proud of what this relationship is bringing to you. Oh, things gonna go very easy. Things gonna go in a way where you actually don't have to show any effort. Things are happening to you without any challenges, without any obstacles. It's going in a very easy way. And you know what? You also like you submersed in your good feelings. You submersed in positive energy. You submersed into this feeling of manifestation of a good thing. Whatever is happening at your job or with your personal projects is also gonna go very easy. It's some sort of like a period of time when things are happening to you effortlessly. Wow. You just on top of the world. You just on top of the world. There will be some sort of very lucky situation. There will be something with these people, almost like it's almost like going to be a good fortune. It's almost going to be some sort of like a very lucky situation. And you know what? Six of Wands is all about Jupiter in Leo, and Jupiter comes into a Leo and I think it's going to be like the end of June, which means like the period you start now is really gonna grow exponentially and in a very possible way, and it's gonna achieve its peak on the end of June. You're gonna see how things are actually growing in the end of June. It's going to be this like big milestone and big achievements that you are getting. And the most exciting thing, you're gonna see how it's being evolved and how it's being grown and how it's being just like coming into its best form. Oh, I mean, I mean, it's you two. It's you two. You're having so much fun. You're having such a positive relationships. You are taking care of each other. This could not be better. I feel like if you are looking for love, if you're trying to improve your current relationship, this is literally the best thing that you could have. So send it to yourself as a reminder that this is exactly the energy that you are receiving. You need to hear something. I made few of those, so whichever you happen to see is exactly the message that you are receiving. Struggle is over. You not struggle anymore. You finally finding this happy, safe, very comfortable place in your life. Place to finally express your creativity, your emotions, to feel very safe and fulfilled. It's this idea of eternal motivation and muse that keeps happening to you. It keeps coming to you, it keeps feeding you, it keeps giving you energy. Something that you always wanted to do for a long time, but you felt like just not safe enough to express your inner child and express this vulnerable part of yourself for people to see. If that's some sort of relationship, it could be such a meaningful, like a soulmate like relationships. Actually, let's see, it is the end. It is the end of struggles. It is this like a mental click in your mind that just not allows you to move forward in the same way that you had to. Just like things are not the same anymore and you understand it and you're letting it go. You can't lie to yourself anymore. You can't justify things that you've been doing, that you've been following, the path that you've been taking. You just can't. Like this authenticity is really coming through to you right now. And guess what? It's coming with all the financial situations. It's coming with all the potential to finally break free out of the situations where you just like have to make ends meet. You're getting some sort of job, you're getting some sort of opportunities, you're getting some sort of raise that allows you to finally not worry about things, to finally not worry about like, okay, what is coming tomorrow. You feeling very stable, you feeling very consistent with your finances right now. Full power. You are in your full power and you're actually tackling every single challenge that you have right now. You kind of like achieving the peak of your power, of this intensity, of this enthusiasm that you have for life. The only thing I have to say here is that you can do it all. Get things done because you are coming into your prime era right now. Listen, 9 and 9, you are in your peak, you are in your prime. 9 is the best number. 9 is the number when you have like the full potential is actually coming to you. You finally like achieving and accessing this full potential that you had. So not only you will be dealing with every single thing very easily and kind of like feeling like, oh, you know what, those problems like not really a problem to me, I'm doing it so effortlessly. At the same time, you're gonna feel very much satisfied with who you are, what you do. This type of self-confidence and self-esteem is going to be unstoppable. You're literally going to be a magnet for every single positive situation in your life. Send this video to yourself as a reminder that what is actually supposed to happen to you. You need to hear something. I made few of those, so whichever video you are getting, this is this message that you were supposed to hear. Absolutely, this idea of that like you had to struggle with finances for so long is totally coming to an end. It's something where you actually start thinking so much long term. I'm thinking 6 months, I'm thinking year. You're thinking about trips that you're gonna go next year because you just like have this much longevity and long-term vision with your finances. You're finally getting your situation clear. Totally can expect money out of different places. Family, tax returns could come back to you right now. You can and it's not going to be just like one thing that will kind of like cover some sort of expenses that you were getting. It's going to be something so financially stable and long term that you will be able to invest money or maybe make this money actually work for you. Oh, you know what? You're finally telling people to fuck off. You're telling people to, hey, remember, you didn't like me because I had some sort of troubles. You didn't have respect for me because I was going through something, and you were thinking about yourself so in such an entitled way that you didn't really see me as a human being. You didn't really see me as an equal to you. But guess what? Look how tables have turned. Look how tables have turned, and you're just going to be finally letting go of those people who didn't really like respect you. It actually could be some sort of job that you hate and people were making you totally miserable there. It could be some sort of situationship where you just like always felt like you were the underdog, you know, like you were somebody who was not really like respected. Exactly. Like people were just like using you, your kindness, your position, and your some sort of like vulnerable situations that you were in. They were using it against you, and they were using you, your mindset. They knew that you were not maybe in the most safe place, and they were actually taking advantage of it, which is fucked up thing. It's a fucked up thing. It's a very fucked up thing. Well, guess what? Your thoughts are organized in a such a such a profound way where you don't have to like question anything in your life anymore. You know every event that will be happening, and you take full control of that. You just have this like very cold hearted mindset. You kind of like a you kind of like a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You know absolutely every single detail that is happening to you. You know absolutely every single little clause. You know every single rule, every single thing that have happened before, and that makes you move forward so freely and fiercely. And finally, listen, like whatever things you wanted to try, hobby, skydiving, like whatever you wanted to do, you're gonna do it and you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna allow finally this abundant, fun, and exciting situations to really come into your life. You're going to be able to express and enjoy so many positive things into your life that you will be feeling like a little child who has unlimited Amex card. You know what I'm saying? Every single thing that you want is actually coming into your life. Save this video to remember that this is your destiny. This is what you're going to get.